Yeah, so like Asians are really smart, but okay, so continuation of the first video. So like they're really smart, but they can also come off like pretty like bossy, pretty, I mean not bossy, but just pretty, yeah, like kind of like, oh, like don't wear that, don't wear this, don't wear that, like in turn, like, but Caucasian guys, like American Caucasian guys, they're more like free-minded, and you can tell by this country, you know, country made from like Caucasian guys, you can tell that they're really like easygoing, and they're free, they don't want to control you, like there's some that do that, but most of them don't really want to like control you, they want to like, they want to, hold on. Like they don't want to like control you, they want you to like have, they want to have like a good time with you, they want to like get to know you better, they want to get to know your psychology better, and that's at least like the ones that I know, the adult ones. But then there are these younger ones that are more like, there's these younger ones that I just don't understand, but I do like them a lot because I do have this inner child that can sit down and play and just kind of like, you know, fold into you and just kind of hold you. Like, I understand, like, you're my baby, I'm your baby, I can treat you like a baby, you can be the big baby that you want to be around me, I can hold you, I can pinch your cheeks, I can spoil you, but then I want you to be disciplined, right? So that's what I would do. But so like when I was with my ex-boyfriend, it was more like when I was with my ex, like they weren't necessarily like my boyfriends, because we didn't even get to go that far, get that far when it came to like the relationship. We literally like, they were not like younger guys. Like if you're a younger guy and you're interested in an older woman such as myself, I'm 35 years old, right? But if you were like, my personality is fun, but I'm not always like into playing, because when it's time to battle, it's time, and I'm not talking about battle, when it's time to really get to work, we have to learn how to put aside that playful personality and really get to work. Like I love younger guys, because younger guys are ready. They're not like, they're still a little fresh, and so they can last longer, and they have more energy in them, and so they can be more helpful. Older guys are more in need of help, and so I need someone that's more in service for me, because I need someone that's going, like, as a woman, I always need assistance. Your woman is going to give, this is the mother of your children. You need to be supportive. You need to be there for her when she's pregnant. You need to be there for her when she's not pregnant. Show her that you can be there for her through the worst times. Show her that because if you can't be with a woman through the worst time, the minute she starts when you get her pregnant, you're going to be just like every other black guy that has run off and abandoned their children. And it's not all of them that do that. We all know that. But my baby daddy was not the right fit he was just like not the right fit. Right? Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so like the father of my child was just not like the right fit for me, because he was still a child. He was only 17 years old. I was 17 years old too. But I was still more mature, because once a woman has a child, a woman gets mature. She has to get mature, because now she's bringing a life into this world. Now it's time to pull her pants up, and now it's time to do this, it's time to do that. In the Spanish community, like the Spanish guys that I've been around, they're more like, oh, I've been doing this for a long time. Oh, I've been doing this. And they wonder why we don't want to be with them. Like, I don't want to be with them, because I'm like, I don't care how long you've been doing this. the world is a tricky world and things change. And if you don't understand that, and if you want to be the one always on top, then why don't you just go with those older women that you've been with and leave us alone? As far as like the Caucasian guys that I've dated, they're not like that. And they've just shown me like the only things that kept us apart was circumstances were wrong. Like things were just not working out right because like for my ex-boyfriend, first of all, he wasn't communicating to me. He wanted to be with me, and the only issue was that he wasn't telling me. He didn't tell me like he spoke to me and told me there was this girl. I think he was trying to tell me, right? He was trying to tell me what was going on, and he was like, okay, so there's this, he was trying to tell me what was going on. So he was like, okay, so there is this girl, I ended up getting her pregnant. I don't know if he said he thinks he got her pregnant, but he was like, I ended up getting her pregnant. It was like a Spanish girl. She's bipolar. She has like a bipolar disorder, sort of. And I mean, I like her, but you know, like basically I like you more, or I might like, I want to be with you. I can break up with her and be with you. It's just there's this child involved. So he was trying to talk to me, but he didn't tell me everything at once. Like after me and him had sex, he was like, we cuddled, we held each other. I loved what we were doing. It wasn't the time, and I understand that's why things didn't work out. That's why it didn't happen. But I want like to like let you know, if you're gonna be my future partner, if you're gonna be my future person, I want you to know that communicating to me and being honest with me is not going to push me away, depending on what you're telling me. If you have a disease, like I'm not gonna fuck with you. Like I'm sorry, like take care of that first. Like because I am a very sexually active person, but it's not all the time. But it's like there are times where like my hormones get really high, where I'm just like, okay, babe, it's time. We need to do this, right? So I want you to know that I want you to be clean. Like I don't want you to have a disease. I'm so sorry. I can't be with someone with AIDS. I can't be with someone with with like any of those things. I wish you the best. I hope you heal and you recover. Please be honest about your issues. I'm going to be honest with mine. I'm not sleeping around. I don't want to catch anything. I want to be ready for you. It wouldn't be fair for me to catch something, and then when you are dying to be with me, I'm like completely like gone, right? So hold on. I don't like the lighting in this area. Like this, yeah, this looks better. It's a lot better. So I don't want like any issues, like there is just stuff about me that you need to understand and know. I do have some levels of insecurities, but I'm not going to sit here and beat myself up. As long as you love me, that's all that matters. And another thing is like Justin Bieber. Okay, when we're talking about Justin Bieber, as much as I love Justin Bieber, I don't think like I'm like his person like that. Like I feel like it's like a toxic ex. First, I'm like, it's a twin. It probably is. I don't know. But there's a lot of immaturity with Justin Bieber because of his flaws. And a lot of times when the flaws come on the surface, you start to run and be unaware. So there is this whole thing about having your twin or whatever. But I don't want to get into twins and all this kind of stuff. I just want like to relax from that. I want to just allow the universe to, I even hate surprises, but I want the universe to do, or God to do whatever it is he wants to do in my life, instead of me trying to control my own life, instead of me trying to tell myself, oh, well, this is the kind of life that I want. There is my life. Your life is already set by God. If you belong to God, he's already picked out the perfect person for you. It's just a matter of you being ready for that person to come in your life. You being confident enough to allow that man to love you, or that woman to love you. In order for somebody to love you, you have to love yourself. Those are things about me that I do love myself, but I'm still like, okay, well, you know what? I need to get used to myself without having a filter. I need to be able to, because if I show my person me with a filter all the time, and then he comes in my life, he's not gonna get used to see me without a filter. And it doesn't even really matter, but still, I don't want to put on this fake illusion. I want to be like, okay, love me for who I am, and I need to be like, love yourself. I mean, I need to love myself for who I am. I'm so oily right now because I completely forgot my my makeup, and I usually would have my makeup brush on all the time. So I just want a person that's gonna love me for who I am. And I mean, I'm not that desperate, but I am. Like, I'm not like as like I'm not going to the club. I'm not going to the bar. I don't have time to meet. Those guys are not real. They honestly are not real. They're like fucking other girls. Like, they're like drinking. Like, you don't want to be with an alcoholic. Like, you know, they've been working so hard that they just want to drink. Like, I want a guy that if he gets off of work, he's going straight to stretching. He's going straight to relaxing. He's going straight to getting his manicure or pedicure. He's going straight to eating properly, eating healthy. Is my wife okay? Am I okay? Am I ready for wifey tomorrow? Today was a long day. No time for friends. No time for friends. Like, baby, it might be lonely, but we have so much work to do, right? So, that's a lot of the things that I did want to talk about. Here's a little more. Hold on.